Have you ever lied awake for hours just not sleeping? Have you ever decided to just get up and do something else because you aren't going to sleep and you're wasting time trying to sleep? You know it will destroy your next day's performance, and you'll end up falling asleep right before time to wake up, and then be so groggy and tired for the rest of the day. Let's look at some reasons for that. Today, I'm going to show you how to get the right amount of deep sleep and do it at the right time that works best with your body's natural rhythms and your schedule for success. Now, if you just want something for your immediate symptom, like taking a sleeping pill, but still have the same challenge the next day, better go get yourself a sleeping pill or some sleep-inducing video or audio if that's what you're looking for, because this is about how to make a change in your life, how to make a change physically, mentally, psychologically that lasts in the future. So here's how you go about this. We know that there is an ideal time to start your daily activities, and having a morning routine that includes some type of body-mind practice, exercise, breath work, yoga, qigong, and mental reprogram is essential to do every day before starting work or any other activity. Today, we're going to thoroughly examine how to do this, because this is where it starts, is not starting at the right time. And why did we not start at the right time? Well, in order for you to get this accomplished by working backwards from the process of starting your sleep time, I'll demonstrate exactly how to make this happen and start seeing excellent results. You may have noticed in the entrepreneur world how important it is to follow a schedule. Sometimes people think time management is about getting things done during the day, but a huge part of it is managing your time and your activities to start your sleeping period of time at the right time in order to start the next day's activities. When I first started becoming exposed to this whole concept, I was in the process of shifting from having a job to doing business as a real estate agent, which is kind of in between being an employee and being a business owner. The whole concept of scheduling appointments to meet with clients and using things like contact software, CRM software, calendars with time slots, and daily planner, whether it's a physical planner that you hold in your hand or some type of scheduling software. This was all new to me. I wanted to just do whatever I want to do whenever I felt ready to do it. Or a lot of times it's about doing what you have to do for your work. Now I realize this is a discipline that is needed for achieving any success with anything. And you'll notice all the most successful entrepreneurs have mastered this. You need to master some basics of organization and time management to accomplish anything. In the business world, soon I noticed other people having a thing called a planner, which is like, it's like a notebook. This isn't one, I don't know if they still exist, but it's a notebook. It has that year's calendar printed inside with spaces to write in what you're doing at whatever time you're doing it. Well, Stephen Covey's 7 Habits of Highly Effective People was a book that I read at that time. And then I discovered there was a company called Franklin Covey, which was a company that sold these nice leather-bound scheduling tools that were designed to use the known principles of scheduling top priority activity. Well, now I think everybody has shifted to some kind of digital scheduling tool. So I learned that if you want to be successful in anything, you need to be organized. And some of the basics of that is using some kind of a customer or client database, which is a contact list. And those have developed into today's CRMs. And that's not what I'm talking about today. Today, I'm talking about learning how important it is to begin your day with certain activities at a certain time. And to do that, you need to work backwards from the time when you should start your day to arrive at the time when you should start going to sleep. What if you decide to start your activities at 6 o'clock a.m.? And 8 hours before that means that you should be sleeping by 10 o'clock. Now, some basic common sense and basic discipline would be if you have important things to do in the morning, you won't go out to the disco and drink at 10 o'clock till 3 a.m. because it won't happen the way that you want it to happen. You'll wake up late and not have energy. For many of us, we might want to start at 4 a.m. in order to do the right amount of morning activities before starting our work, such as practicing qigong, kettlebell workout, cardiovascular, meditation, self-hypnosis, your NLP practices. You decide to do a certain amount of practice before starting other activities such as work. Now, compare that with just dragging yourself out of bed and plopping down in front of a computer with no physical exercise, with no energetic work or body-mind activity or meditation or breathing, internal energy work of any kind before. Now, whatever time you decide based on the amount of time you need for sleeping, just go to sleep that many hours before your start time. Now, some say 6 hours is good, some say 9 or 10 hours is needed. 8 hours is considered a standard. But the thing is, getting enough quality sleep, especially deep REM sleep, refuels your brain and body, lowers stress chemistry, and boosts memory, mood, and your next day performance. Sleep is not downtime, it's a repair time. You may shut down conscious activity, and the brain and the body go to work doing deep level repair and restoration. Deep sleep helps the body restore, regulate immune function, and clear metabolic waste, while REM sleep fine-tunes your brain, your memory, your learning, your overall brain performance and emotional balance, and is needed for general mental health. When sleep is short or fragmented, stress hormones like cortisol stay elevated, focus and reaction time drop, cravings rise, in habit control or behavior modification, if there's anything you're working on, you'll find it more difficult to manage your behavior if you're not getting enough sleep. And long-term health risks creep up. Protecting your sleep period as if it's a most valued treasure is one of the highest leverage habits for energy, resilience, and performance. So today, let's explore ways of helping with the challenge of actually getting to sleep at the right time. Now, one of the reasons can be solved very simply, and it's simply making the mistake of drinking coffee or having some other kind of stimulant too late in the day. Now, some people drink coffee all day long just before they go to bed, and they're so addicted to the toxic levels of caffeine, they don't even feel any difference. And so some people can just drink coffee and go to bed. If that's the case, you might want to do a 3-day fast from all coffee and tea and sodas. Just don't drink any coffee or tea and drink plenty of water instead. Just to reset your body's toxicity level and give your body a break from processing so much caffeine, which is really highly toxic. If the drinking coffee issue is not that extreme, just pay attention to how much coffee is too much and what time of day is too late for drinking coffee or caffeine-loaded sodas like Coke. This requires some trial and error. I remember I got in the habit of drinking coffee. Before, I didn't drink any coffee. I got in the habit when I lived in Seattle. And I was going to school at night at the Art Institute of Seattle. And Starbucks was a local coffee shop. that just happen to have expanded around the world. Well, notice from this point, always ask yourself, if I drink this coffee at 3 in the afternoon or 4 in the afternoon, will I be lying awake all night, unable to sleep? Now, once this part of the caffeine issue, once that's under control, the next step is to pay attention to the activities that might be distracting or addictive for you. Staying awake longer. Scrolling on a phone is one activity that needs to be controlled. If it's time to start your sleep and you're busy scrolling aimlessly on social media, that's another issue, and I can help you with that. Because the social media platform creators have deliberately used addictive modification technology of your behavior to keep you on the platform longer, regardless of whether or not it's healthy at the time or beneficial for you. There is an addictive behavior designed in to social media. So you have to be the one to control it. A big part of why our sleep schedules end up getting destroyed is based on our own psychology about how we view ourself and our life. Binge watching Netflix series or TV or watching movies that aren't series is another activity that can be affecting your getting the results that you really want. This is caused by a psychological challenge about the way you view yourself and your life and what causes boredom. People who don't feel motivated to live their own life believe their outlook for happiness and fulfillment is hopeless. And since there's no point trying to fulfill your own goals and dreams, well, just watch a drama about someone else's life, even though it's fictitious. And in a way, to me, this is sad and could indicate borderline depression in a person. And you may want to meet with a good therapist who can help you change your view of yourself and your life and discover what makes you passionate and what motivates you and what your highest values really are so you can live them. Well, let's find out how you can stop wasting time on things that don't contribute to your life goals or your overall sense of fulfillment and purpose. Just like we need a morning routine with energetic body-mind activities, we also need body-mind energetic stress relief activities before sleeping. I find it essential to practice qigong before going to sleep at night, or do some yoga stretching and breathing just before going to sleep at night, and doing some meditation, self-hypnosis, or programming of the mind at that time before going to bed and right after waking up in the morning. Excess stress in general is the main thing to release. Deliberately do this just before going to sleep at night, and I will show you exactly how to do that. Number one is through deep abdominal breathing, the calming breath that in the 4-minute reset, which you can get for free by clicking the link below. Just watch that video and practice it and start doing that regularly, but especially right before going to sleep is essential. The calming breath method will assist you to fall right into that deep, relaxed state of sleep. The next thing is to do what is known as progressive relaxation, which I teach one-on-one. I teach in my self-hypnosis training course and is commonly known in the yoga and personal development world. Just take deep breaths and focus on each part of the body from the feet, legs, all through your body to the top of the head, or vice versa, from the top of your head all the way down to your feet. If you're ready for some relaxation, but your body is all tensed up, yoga stretching, progressive relaxation, deep breathing, EFT tapping is a tool I found to be essential for releasing stress from the body as well. I've made other videos on that for many years, and I'll probably provide more instructions on the best way to get good results from that practice. Meditation and self-hypnosis are tools that will definitely help with this. I have a complete training course in self-hypnosis and teach one-on-one in hypnosis sessions. The method you can use in your daily life to install positive suggestions into your subconscious mind. Okay, before going to bed, it's good to store your phone in another room and turn it off. If you wake up in the middle of the night because someone liked your comment, ding, just be aware who's responsible for creating the privacy and peace that's needed for optimum health. It's your body and your health and your life. We can't blame the other people who might message us or call us on a messaging app in the middle of the night. Turn your phone off and keep it in another room. You are in control, so turn it off and leave it completely outside of your bedroom area. Turn the lights off. Your brain and pineal gland are signaled to produce melatonin when you're exposed to darkness, or I should say, when you're no longer exposed to light. If you're afraid of the dark, work on the therapy and personal development that you need, or the hypnosis that you need to feel safe in the dark. Obviously, there's a reason why you don't feel safe in the dark. What about eating? The kind of sleep we get after eating food is not the quality rest because your digestion is busy in your stomach. So it's recommended to not eat any food or snacks after 6 p.m. in general. If that doesn't work for you, just be aware that's what's ideal and work on all the other areas you can to get optimum sleep. But keep in mind, it's better to not eat before going to sleep. As you can see, there are many reasons for not getting the right amount of sleep. And some could be deep psychological issues based on unconscious core beliefs or related to stress in general and the need for energy grounding, or they could be related to general self-improvement, personal development. Practicing energy work like qigong, breathwork, and yoga definitely minimizes the effect of stress. There are practices to help you get clear about what is really important and get your body and unconscious mind aligned with what you know as true, your own sense of higher wisdom. If you're now seriously committed to making a positive change, adopting a new message in your unconscious mind and your body and nervous system, schedule a private meeting with me, and I'll help you to make the change that you decided. You know that getting deep sleep is important for healing and restoring the body. And it affects your entire intentions about having success and having a life schedule that actually works. When you're ready to make this change permanent, because you know that getting deep sleep is required for health and success, let's talk. Get you on your way to making it happen. You deserve the kind of sleep that makes tomorrow easier. Tonight, let your breath become the doorway back to yourself. Give yourself the signals. Dim lights. 3 long exhales. In to a count of 4. Hold the breath. Exhale to a count of 8. And say the word calm, steady. And let your system do what it was designed to do. And then trust the wisdom of deep REM sleep. It's in deep sleep that we bring in the power of the unconscious mind to help restore our bodies. Let your powerful unconscious mind do its work to restore your body naturally. Download the Calm Power Night Routine. Practice it for a week and notice the difference. Save this video and share it with someone who needs it. And then download the 1-page sleep routine and try it tonight. When you're ready for extra support, I've opened a few sleep calm spots this week. I look forward to meeting with you, and we'll see you in the next video.